All right, let's jump into the smoke so we can get to Wisconsin, so we can get to the slate, because you're right. At this point, like it's
How much
kind of
smoke
getting
is
to the
that?
point
What's
where you're
going
looking
down
around the
this
country.
week?
Huh? What's
How
going
much
on this
smoke
week?
has gone down this week?
Not a lot. There has not
Yeah.
been a ton. Obviously the fellas are getting recognition left and right. Riley Nowakowski, Burlsworth Award watch list. That was before last week's Penn State game. So before
Top
obviously
walk-on.
the last
Top
drive.
former walk-on.
I discovered Opening Drive by Fox. I don't know if do you know Opening Drive, Brad? I feel like I'm doing free promo for them, and it does kind of feel weird when I'm like, buy Fox, and I'm just kind of like pushing Fox, and I'm like, that's not like the goal here, but it's like it was live on their Twitter account, live on their YouTube page, and it literally was like pregame, but it wasn't like their pregame show. It was like the field, and it was just showing like warm ups. So it had like Indiana's like offense and defense warming up, and like the special teams doing stuff, and like Mendoza throwing. Then it cut over to like Penn State and doing their thing, and then had the teams go into the tunnels, and it was just that like camera through the Penn State, like halfway through Penn State's first offensive drive, so like through Indiana's first drive, and like it was. I was like, oh, am I going to get to watch the game like this the entire time? And no, that wasn't the case. They shut it off. So I had to, but it was, I thought it was very cool. So I'll be, every time Indiana is on Big Noon, and obviously if you're going to be the most watched noon football game of the season, you're probably going to be invited back. Although I don't think, we'll see what the Big Ten championship game will probably be at noon on Fox. If I had to guess.
Yeah, they will. And CBS will be there too. Because it's on CBS.
Wait, the game's on CBS?
Yeah, it was last year. They might be rotating it.
Somebody please. Actually, oh no.
Yeah, because they don't do the SEC game on the CBS
Don't
anymore.
Don't dare get my hopes up. I know Fox is the they get the first choice though when it comes to Big Ten games, don't they? Or they rotate them or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to
get CBS. We're giving them the championship game. Come on now. Come on, Channel 2.
That'd be nice. Guess who leads Indiana in sacks?
I know this answer. It's Roe Hardy. I pay attention.
Can I do you want a little bit of a runway to talk about how you were the first one to call, well, not maybe the second one, because obviously Brian Haynes the first one, but first outsider to call Roe Hardy the best football player of all time?
I mean, I'm still waiting on that 99 rating on NCAA. Instincts are like at 150.
Boys are starting to get recognized in NCAA too. Like Pons has an elite card that I'm grinding for, though the price keeps going up. He's like 400, 500K. Got the 92 Fisher. I got the 91 Carter Smith. The dog's having a dream next to me. It's running from something. Yeah, I got the fellas. I got all the fellas. Pons is next.
Keep grinding, man.
Yeah. But yeah, Roe Hardy leads Indiana in sacks. He's been phenomenal. He had an awesome game on Saturday, and it kind of went unheralded, under talked about, unnoticed a little bit. But I mean, again, like for a defender, sometimes it's bad when you don't say somebody's name. Sometimes it's good. Like for D'Angelo Pons, like when you don't say that guy's name, it's because people don't dare to throw the football at him. Like for Roe Hardy, it's like you never hear like that guy missed his gap or didn't do his job, or it's just like the dude is just a really, really good football player. Like it's just really fun to watch 21 do his thing.
Got him back next year.
Speaking of that game, Brad, like I said, most watched noon football game this season. It peaked at over 11 million viewers right around the Omar Cooper catch. So people were tuned in for the final drive.
That's sick. Millions watching. Game on the line. Roe Hardy makes a play.
Most watched noon football game this year. Guess who played at noon on Fox? Ohio State and Texas. Among other noon football games this season. Like just before anybody wants to say, like, regardless of the reasons why people were watching, whatever, other football games were played at noon this season, and that was the most watched one. So
it's annoying because I'm gonna have to start getting up for noon kickoffs now. Which
yeah, no, because Fox is. I mean, I can promise you, they're looking at that, going like,
well,
it's literally, you know what
hard
it
to
is.
bar that early, guys. It just is. I don't have it anymore.
Do you know
So-
you know the meme where it's like where Woody is falling to the ground? It's like, I'm done playing with you. It's like, I have Buzz Lightyear now.
Yeah,
That's what Fox is like to Ohio State for Indiana. It's like, oh, what is this shiny new toy we have here? Just like Indiana football, like bringing eyeballs. Like, holy shit, what can we do with this?
Every week it's either going to be the Ohio State game or the Indiana game moving forward is what it seems like Big Noon's going to turn into.
Which is a compliment. But
unless there's another ranked matchup going on that doesn't involve the two.
I know you don't spend as much time on the Twitter sphere as I do, but did you see Trisha Whitaker put that dude in a locker?
Yeah, I did.
That was unbelievably funny. She told that it was like one of the classic, like, Indiana fans talk too much, like, replies, and she told the dude that Apple headphones are good for noise canceling.
That's hilarious.
It was epic. Shout out to Trisha Whitaker. I just wrote down Ohio State fans ... LOL. I gotta be honest, I'm having fun. I'm having fun with the Ohio State fans. It's been a while since we've had any back and forth banter with a fan base that thought they could beat us. Like, Oregon was the last time we've had what felt like even the Penn State fans, like, that ended up obviously being a really good competitive football game. But even like I was texting some of our friends that were in Happy Valley, and they're like, it's weird how nice people are being to us, like, too nice.
Yeah.
So it is nice to have that, like, back and forth, and just some of the responses from these guys is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I do like it. It is kind of funny that the Penn State fans have kind of sectioned off and become like Ohio State supporters, and so by default, the Michigan fans have started to back Indiana.
Would you like to form an alliance?
It's like Indiana doesn't play Michigan this year,
pro.
probably aren't going to cross paths. It's like, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed the banter, and it's like, this is obviously Wisconsin week. Then when Indiana goes on the bye, next week is bye week extravaganza. So
Exciting.
We'll have some stuff in the tank.
Finally, I need a bye week. My day.
Then Purdue week, which will be a Black Friday game, Thanksgiving. We'll have to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Army Navy week. Then it's conference championship week.
Really?
Yeah.
How sure are you of this? I thought,
isn't it? Is Army Navy after conference championship week? Pretty sure not.
Pretty sure it is.
The conference championship is December 6th.
And Army Navy is played on December 13th.
Oh, so I had it backwards. All right. So then, did it used to be the other way around?
They announced the Heisman that day. No, it used to be they played on like the same day, basically. No, actually, no. It's always been the week after.
Then I don't know what I was thinking about. I just like inventing bye weeks for Indiana at this point. That would make a lot more sense, actually. But then they do the college football playoff announcement, and then they won't play the first round until December 20th or 19th.
Yeah. Exactly. I like the format. I think it works. It's good.
I also like the format.
Army Navy, and then it's then the next weekend's playoffs.
Yeah, I hope they don't move the Army Navy game. I really hope they do.
No, that's what it's going to permanently be for a long time.
No, they're talking about moving the college football playoff up so they can add another round, and then moving Army Navy to either conference championship weekend or before the season. Or,
dude, it's fine. Why are they changing it? Why? It's ridiculous. They're ruining it. They're making it worse than. It's not better. Expanding the field does not make it better. It makes it less significant in the regular season. It's bad.
I can tell you what does make it better. Being the Cheez-It play of the week, which is what that Omar Cooper Jr. touchdown was. We were I think that, to my knowledge, Brad, and I could be dead wrong about this, and we could be stat corrected, but that's got to be the first Cheez-It play of the week for Indiana, maybe ever. Maybe since Penix.
Yeah, I woke
if they
up
were
feeling
doing it.
Coach.
Cheese.
Yeah, no, it's sick as it should be. It's probably play of the year, for being honest.
With 11 million people watching, that's what you do.
Crazy.
11 million people in the stadium. That's what happened.
His right foot just floated. How do you do that? I still
watching the play again still makes no sense. And
from
like the end zone view, like behind the end zone view, is just, oh my god.
I still get goosebumps every time. Like, that is the biggest moment in IU football history to date. That's why I'm like, there's no.
I think you're because I disagreed with you the other day, and I think that you've convinced me. I think you put down a compelling argument, Goom.
Yeah, I think I did too. But yeah, I'm still pissed about the fucking expanding the field. 12's perfect. I don't want to see the 16th best team.
You know who else is perfect, Brad? Aiden Fisher, who's
someone's got to play in the Citrus Bowl, and I'm gonna watch it. Who's it gonna be?
That's what I'm saying. Bowl games are now becoming meaningless. None of these kids are playing in them anyway, which is kind of ridiculous. But you can't, you can't have I was gonna say an NFL. You can't have a college football playoff tournament like the basketball tournament where it has 60 fucking teams in it, and you're playing for you just can't do that with football. Like, that's not how the sport just doesn't work like that. At a certain point, it's too much.
I used to love the bowl games. I used to make my own bowl projections every week when I was a kid. It was the best. It was so fun. But now it just feels like that was a whole waste of time because we're just doing the playoff now. So that's fun. Yeah, really, really hard to hear that is the reality of our sport. It's difficult to handle, just the idea of bowl games going away. Because there was a time when there was only 4 bowl games. And it was the dream. Or there's a time when there was only 1 bowl game, and it was the Rose Bowl, and then the Orange Bowl came, and then the Sugar Bowl and the Fiesta Bowl came, and then it just blew up into every bowl eligible, every 6-win team would get into a bowl game, which I thought was fun for a good bit. I think we all had fun dealing with that, and it was a good time. And then we had the 4-team playoff and expanded to 12, and then people started opting out once the playoffs started happening. Yeah, just not it traditional wise. But, the playoff, I still think the playoff is good. It is away from tradition, but, new traditions are supposed to be formed. And I think a 12-team playoff, it has its own magic to it. It's just tough because, a lot of these bowl games are just opportunities for kids to really just play their last college game. And we kind of lost that. They're just kids at the end of the day. And I think we're forgetting that sometimes.
I agree, Brad. And where is our beautiful game going? I'm not sure.
Like, what are we going to do about the 3-year senior starter linebacker for Eastern Michigan? Like, what's he get? Nothing. Gets a little Caesar's Bowl. Fuck, man. How about MAC champion and Sun Belt champion playing the Citrus Bowl? How about that? That'll be a hell of it. That's what I want, actually. Now, Mom. Yeah, if you're a Power 4 team, you don't make the college football playoff, you just don't get to play in one. How about that? Boom. Problem solved. Bang.
Solved it. Aiden Fisher, Bednarik semifinalist.
Yeah. Is the Buckeyes semifinalist out yet? Or
I want to say he had that too, but I couldn't find the tweet, so I didn't write it down.
I don't think it came out yet.
Let me see, actually, because I retweeted.
No, I got it. Keep going.
I thought there was a double dose of fish today, but I don't think so.
No.
Fernando Mendoza, if we want to spend a second on Fernando, leads the Heisman odds again, is a Maxwell semifinalist, and was won the got it. Is that what you said? Did he? I don't. What you know what Gus Johnson's doing every week, where he's like, this guy's got it. And then he like turn, and then it's like camera cut, and then it's like I don't know. Gus is the man, and his like whatever they got going on with the production with him is phenomenal. And that he like turns and like looks like to the camera over there, and it's got like Heisman Doza in the background behind him. Like it was great stuff. But yeah, it's a big week for Fernando. Was supposed to be on McAfee too, I think, but never ended up making that appearance. But yeah, it's just Heisman Doza, Brad.
Yeah, he's busy studying film and missed his spot. Just fine. I'll live with it.
Happens. I wrote down Lane Kiffin, but kind of feels a little bit irrelevant to talk about. He just like he's bitching about the scheduling and all that stuff, and it's like
You
this
called us
is
out. You
no,
tweeted Indiana.
yeah, it's like who.
Rude.
Cool. Hopefully, I hope we see them on the field, but it's like nobody. Like the SEC got into this like dick measuring competition where they're like, no, we need to put the hardest schedules out there, so we're going to 9+. It's like nobody made them go to 9+1. They went to 9+1, and now they're all complaining about how hard they made their own schedules. It was like their conference wasn't even being disrespected when they played 8 conference games. Like that's the craziest part is like they looked at like what happened last year as like conference disrespect. And so they're like, look at what we'll do to all of our schedules. That'll show everybody else. It's like, who's it really showing? Because the only people upset are you and nobody else cares.
I hope Big Ten goes 9-1. That's all I hope.
There's
Because they
no
haven't
way the
announced
Big
that yet,
Ten's
which I think
going
is kind of
9-1.
weird.
The Big Ten will not. I guarantee you the Big Ten does not go 9-1. You know why?
Why?
There's no reason. It's for the exact. There's no reason to go 9-1, and that's why. And it's funny. Like, obviously I took my opportunity to dunk on Kiffin as well, but like, what? Like, his point is perfect. Like, you're Texas A&M, right? You schedule Notre Dame in your non-con. You schedule whoever their other who's their other non-con. I honestly have no idea. But so like you schedule tough, right? And you win your games. But Indiana, who did not schedule tough, also won all of their games, and they're ranked higher than you. And listen, I like this is not. I'm not putting my personal opinion is that is correct, right? And Indiana is, if not the number 1 football team in the country, they're 1A, right? I don't think they're 2, but that's not like if you're looking at strictly at names on a schedule, you're going, well, Indiana's schedule is significantly easier than Texas A&M's, and they're both undefeated. So how is A&M ranked below them? Like I kind of get the argument, but it proves that why would you need to go +1? Look at Indiana. They're not being disrespected right now from the College Football Playoff Committee because they played 3 weak non-conference games. They're being respected based on the way they played on the football field, regardless of the opponent, which is what the College Football Playoff Committee has shown they're going to do. So actually, I think I don't think the Big Ten goes to +1. Actually, I think it's way more likely the SEC pulls it.
That's an interesting take.
Which would be hilarious because it's like it's the ego play, right? It's like, what's worse, the hit to the ego of like, no, we were wrong, the Big Ten was right, or like actually watching what it does to your like middle of the pack teams that like you take so much pride in being good. Like what do all those teams look like that get propped up by that extra game where they can just win easily versus playing each other? Everyone's gonna have an extra loss. It's just gonna the conference is gonna look worse. I don't know. It's an interesting argument. I'll be curious to see how it plays out next year for sure.
Currently, Indiana is projected to match up with Ole Miss on a neutral field in the quarterfinals. I think we can wrap it with that.
I agree. I thought it was interesting because we speculated on Sunday that Ajani playing over Nowakowski was performance related. Signetti said that Nowakowski got banged up early in the week and just didn't have the practice reps to be able to start. Interested to see who comes out and plays at home this week. My guess would be because it's senior day, they end up leaning Nowakowski, but I think that's something to keep an eye on, especially because Evans, according to Sig, is going to be out a couple more weeks.
Pretty sure I said that Nowakowski was hurt on Sunday.
Still played.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I think Nowakowski's going to start. I think he's going to be ready.
That's what I got, Brad. That's what I got for the smoke.
Love it.